Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Rijkaard. Inter Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Harrison gets a foot in here. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Bullish header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Vieira. And he's there to retrieve it. Looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot! Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Out to the right. Messi receives it in a wide position. And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's been taken short. Tries to get it clear. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Vigo picks it up out wide. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Messi. Fired deep towards the back post. And this is Cruyff. That's a good ball out wide.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's picked his way through. Chance, surely! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Inter! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Inter Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Tries to play it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That's a nicely weighted pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Vigo. Tries to pass it through. Aimed in towards the centre. It's a goal kick. Serginho is there and he can pick it up. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. No, that's been intercepted. Bilbao looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. And this is Van Basten. Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. This ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's well spotted. Can he get on the end of this? Zanetti pings in a... Up he goes! It's bounced back off the post. Bilbao have their second corner now. Cruyff! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Zanetti herring after the ball here. Played in by Roberto Carlos.
Inter can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
He's a sharp little ball here. Roberto Carlos delivers. Busquets. No foul, says the referee. Van Basten.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Big header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
That is good alertness. No way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Played into space. That has not gone well. Ball's gone out of play. Aims beyond the defence. Cruyff gets flagged offside. Bullet. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Inter Milan leading 1-0 at the break.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15.
That gets things going for the second half.
Inter definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Rijkaard. Over to the left. Serginho going full steam ahead down the left flank. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial... And the finish! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Cruyff. It's a really well-measured ball. He's in plenty of space here. That'll be a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Figo. Oh, this is a chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Delivers the ball.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution...
Right card! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Has another go! And it's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Inter Milan are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, that's fabulous. The ball has bounced loose now. Baresi shows the will to win the ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Busquets knocks it into space. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's gone looking for safety. Rijkaard. Neatly clipped into space. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Played out to the left flank. It's Roberto Carlos! That's another chance! Oh, impressive strike.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, what a climb! Oh, denied at the last. Figo. Threads one in. Rijkaard is flagged offside. Great vision. Oh, played right into his path. Van Basten! He's put his foot right through that one. And it's Gullit. Out to the left it goes. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. That'll be a throw. Serginho. Cruyff. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Basten is onto it in a flash. Oh, delightful ball. It's Figo! Really well taken goal. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. It's gone out for a throw-in. Bit too much weight on the pass.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Header! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
That is a brilliant interception. And that's that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Van Basten claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Hoy se enfrentan
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome.
David Villa! It's a good run, that. Great timing. Plays a sharp little ball here.
That's positional gold. He utilised...
Chance! It's in!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Shapes to shoot! Aimed beyond the defence. Caught offside that time. Now this could be a chance. And here's Scholes. David Villa. Oh, important interception. Nice looking ball. Floated through. Now it's Mbappe. There's the shot! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Mbappe simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
Decent chance! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
And we have our very first corner. Good read, needed to be. And he's quick to get it clear again. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Drilled in low. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, there's the clearance. Beckenbauer. Cannavaro. Irwin. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe finds himself offside.
deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Scholes. And it's Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Couldn't squeeze it through. Cannavaro. Howson played into space. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Looking for the run. Nicely weighted ball. Irwin cuts out the pass. Cafu is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Good ball over the top. Header! Just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. He's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through. Chance for a shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Mbappe has just shown why those situations demand a higher grade of focus. He fluffed it.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Zanetti. Gerrard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Inter Milan finding their passes. And the finish! Great football, shot and save.
Gerrard clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
This possibly the last play of the half. Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. David Villa. Well, that looks a decent ball. Played back to the goalkeeper. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Inter Milan will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. So off we go once more. Zanetti. Distributed tidily. Cafu. That is ended up in no man's land. Figo. Figo. A header! Oh, he got himself into a great position.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Cafu. Cross from Cafu. It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He is through here. Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending.
It's Pizarro! Oh, terrific save.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Corner number 3 coming up. Vigo with the short one. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And that has left him in a heap. Ronaldinho. That's good running with the ball. There's the crossfield ball. It's a throw-in. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And another try! He scores! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, that's nice. Xavi Alonso. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. And he gets rid in a hurry. Vigo. Scholes. Ronaldinho. And it's been played through. And he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Madrid have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Pizarro. That's a nicely weighted pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Corner given. Inter Milan get their fourth corner. Zanetti getting this one clear. Chooses to go back. Beckenbauer. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And he's there to make the challenge. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Can he latch on to this? And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Gerrard. And there's the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Pizarro. Knocks it into space. Nicely intercepted. Time added on, 4 minutes. Xavi Alonso, and it's Cruyff. Xavi Alonso has given away a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. He'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. So that's it, it is all over. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Mbappe, totally unstoppable today. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box.
There's the shot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Chance for a shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted.
It's Pele! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Figo. Marquinhos wins the duel this time. Madrid have it back and can go again. That's a good run down the left. It's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Guti. And it's Makalele. Looking to play him in. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Yaya Toure. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Great vision. Guti gets into a good position. Oh, what a climb! It's in! And they're back in front! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He has found the way through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Madrid with the corner. They're first. Forlan getting this one clear. Chance, surely! That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Makaleli. Oh, well measured. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Serginho calmly anticipates. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Cruyff. Now it's Forlan. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's dealt with that really well.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Played out to the right. Figo. He's found a way through. Now he gets big. It's there. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Pelé, looking for options for movement. Great chance! Nesta gets rid without sophistication. And he's had it nicked away. And he's heaved it away. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that pass isn't the best. No, it's come to nothing. Rodri. Raul. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is expertly dealt with. And he whips it in. And he's there to clear it. Driving forward. Now, can they get him away? And this is Forlan. And this is Forlan. Ah, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered.
Can he finish? And it's there! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. everything seems to be coming off for him.
Pele! Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Aims beyond the defence. Cruyff. And they can counter here. Now it's Nakata, looking for options for movement. It's roll! This possibly the last play of the half. Cruyff goes short. Takes aim. Roll! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Howson. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And the second half gets underway. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Cruyff. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Pele. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he was quick to react. Caceres. Oh, that's well spotted. That has not gone well. Serginho gets across to intercept that. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's been played through. Oh, that's superb. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 17 será sustituido
The chance to pull further clear.
El dorsal 13. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
As if three weren't enough. Big chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Cross to the back post.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Guti does really well to win the ball there. And it's Figo. Figo. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
So he's plotting something before playing it in. So what can they come up with here? It's a throw-in. Olise. Early ball out from the back. Now it's Guti. Chooses to go back. Zanetti, and it's played into the middle. And he was alert to it. He's having a shot! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying. And
applies the finish! No, that's just wide.
well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Yaya Toure. Makalele. Now it's Rashford. Threads one in. That pass just didn't quite work. Howson. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get on the end of this? That has been cut short. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now it's Guti. Here it is, crossed in. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries to play it through. Cruyff. Makalele demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's played through for him. Header! It's hit the upright. They want to be quick to recover this.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Played into them. It's a mighty effort! Now it's Pelé. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8 será reemplazado por el dorsal 7.
Pelé. Knocks it into space. Olise has it out wide and in... Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Camavinga. Cross goes in. He rises! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Guti looking understandably energised after his goal. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And the return pass. Pelé. Great vision. And the counter is on. 4 extra minutes added on. That's been intercepted. Belletti. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. That is good alertness. Rijkaard with the clearance. And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Forlan, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
And it's Yaya Toure. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Distributed tidily. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what a... It's bounced back off the post. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Played in deep. Toure getting this one clear. Hakimi. Figo. He's a sharp little ball here. That ball looks a good one. Now it's Figo. So we're still where we started right now. No question, this is face... Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Yaya Toure. Played out wide. And it's Serginho. Cross to the back post. Up he goes! He is through here. It's a mighty effort. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Guti. And it's Hernandez. And there's green grass ahead of him. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Quality ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. So what can they conjure from this one?
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Camavinga. Serginho clears. Yaya Toure. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rodri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Tries to play it through. Rashford is wide and looking to get onto this. Terrific header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Not the most accurate pass. Serginho. And it's Rashford. That is good alertness. Guti. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Knocks it into space. Well, there's the clearance. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Into the channel. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Camavinga, great vision. Zanetti. Figo, looking to play him in. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he's straight offside. Rodri, Beckenbauer, Camavinga, passing is crisp and sharp, nicely weighted ball, and that's gone loose, and he's heaved it away. That could spell trouble. Given offside once more. That pass isn't the best. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Here we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Hernandez. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Guti, and he's picked out the run. And it's Camavinga. Hernandez has it out wide and in space. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Guti. Neymar. Guti. And here's Mbappe. And the shot!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. Pings it across. Climbs up big! Oh, it's come loose.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rashford. Rashford! Really well taken goal. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And it's Neymar. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
That's a cute ball. And that was nowhere near his best. Forlan. Rashford. Shapes to shoot! He scores! And this is getting better and better. That was a given. It always was.
Forlan really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Can he get on the end of this? Now there's a fine ball, and the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
A header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, good shot at goal! Oh, yes, it's there! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Makaleli. Look at the space here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Hernandez played into space. It's played through for him. Guti gets flagged offside. Tries to pass it through, and it's Neymar. Threads one in, he has a look up. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Rijkaard gets it clear, goes back. Adams. Hakimi could try cutting inside here. Costa Curta gets it away.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without...
It's Rashford! They would have been quick to recover this.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Camavinga. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Picks it, there's the shot! And he's missed it. Nesta. Time added on 4 minutes. Now it's Rashford. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rashford, and he shoots! It's become a case of men against boys. And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Rashford on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is.
Header! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. He has found the way through. Gets his head on it! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Seedorf clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Forlan gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And back to the keeper. Nesta. And the counter is on. And this is Cruyff. He's picked his way through. Now, can they get him away? Tries to play it through. He's away. Big chance. One-on-one. And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. Rijkaard is there, and he can pick it up. Looking for the run. No, it's Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Seedorf. He's a shot. Shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Has a look and place it forward. He won't be happy with that one. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Figo looking to play him in, and this is Forlan. It's out for a goal kick. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, what's he done? And Cruyff! Cruyff! No one quite like him! A finish of true class!
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And they're back on the ball again. That's been slipped through. He's found the way through. And he whips it in. Maldini gets rid without sophistication. Figo delivers. Looking for a runner. And he's intervened well there. And here's Figo. And he skips past his man. He's shifting through the... And the finish! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Threads one in. That has not gone well. And it's with the keeper. Serginho. Lobbed in behind. Serginho providing an outlet. Oh, what a climb! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Shot a goal! Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. That's an imaginative pass. And he's there to retrieve it. And he's taking no chances there. They've won a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, not quite. Messi. Great vision. That looks a good ball through. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. He'll fancy himself from here. Got it! Decent hit from there. And there's the end of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13 será
Here we go again then.
el dorsal 14.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too...
Real chance! They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Barcelona have their third corner. Cruyff getting this one clear. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bigo picks it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's fabulous. Gullit, and he lines up a cross. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's very neat.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Cruyff proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Oh, well played, well played. Costa Curta clears. Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
Knocks it into space. Now he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. Baresi is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Showing great feet there. The ball goes in. Only partially clear. Tries to get it clear. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22, el dorsal 9, Seedorf. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Serginho,
18.
and it's Rashford.
El dorsal
Serginho
17.
has it in a wide position,
Cambio de jugadores.
and that should get the job done. Xavi Alonso, and this is Bale. Now it's Nedved. Messi. There's the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's hoisted clear. And that's a throw-in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ambitious ball here. Rijkaard getting this one clear.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Ferron.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Bale! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Pass is just off target. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Messi. He's got away. Big chance! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Looking for options for movement. Hangs in a cross.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
3 minutos de descuento.
He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's there to belt it away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. How do you look back on the game then? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here? Yeah. Oh, what a climb! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. The most accurate pass. Now, can they get him away? And the through ball. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Zanetti. Oh, important interception. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, nice interception. Looking for a runner. And this is Ronaldo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's a good-looking ball. It's a throw-in. Pull it. He's had a shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Inter Milan present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So the would-be breakthrough moment. What a save by Seaman! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And they've got a throw. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been won straight back. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Can he finish? Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Out towards the flank. Tries to pass it through.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Bullet can be a real threat inside the box. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Searching pass he's played there. He's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ajax have got it back and they'll have another go. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's really well cleared. It's a searching pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. A probing pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely spread. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Terrific header! That's another chance! And he's there to get it away. Aimed beyond the defence. That's going to go a long way. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again.
Inter can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. And here's Cruyff. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, there's the clearance. And he's there to retrieve it. Zanetti. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. Van Basten has it in a wide position. And he can clear it away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Inter Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 18. Lascia il campo per il
And we're off
numero
again.
2.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And he shoots! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
That's been cut out, well played. Nicely aimed pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Zanetti. Bingo. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's an imaginative pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that is as far as they're going to go. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Inter Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's got space here. Chips it through. Might be... And the shot! Oh, yes! It's there! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Ajax grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Xavi Alonso. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's clever. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Ajax with the corner. They're first. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Roberto Carlos with the clearance. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that was probably asking just too much. Roberto Carlos. Ball's gone out of play.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 15, numero 7, Roberto Carlos. Lasciano il campo per...
And he's managed to gift it back.
Il numero 27. Attenzione, un cambio.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Cruyff really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great chance! Goal! Inter! And again they hit the front. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Van Basten really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden...
That's rather hopeful. And the counter is on. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Nicely shaped ball. Cruyff looking to run onto it. Griezmann. Griezmann! It's fallen kindly here. Oh, that could cost them.
Griezmann really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. Very nicely done. Rashford has got himself a free kick. So who's he going to be aiming for here? It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Batistuta.
Now it's Griezmann. Cruyff. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Howson clears. That is ended up in no man's land.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That'll be a throw-in. Oh, it's come loose. Now Cruyff. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero
I think
13.
we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Il numero 19. Il numero 8. Gerrard. Cambio di giocatori.
Alonso! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Xabi Alonso is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Batistuta. That has been knocked clear. Big header! And it's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's shocking.
And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final record...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy Neves is probably among the better defensive midfielders around at the moment. He'll no doubt provide the creative...
Big chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Messi, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Forlan, played out towards the right wing. He's found a way through. Oh, look at the space here. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Not the most accurate pass. Searching pass he's played there. They're urging him to shoot. Figo. Zanetti. Van Balten does really well to win the ball there. And no, that was never going to make it. And this is Forlan. And it's Messi. He is through here. Stojkovic, and the shot! Galatasaray with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Serginho getting this one clear, and now they can spring out of defence. Serginho. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Forlan. So it is still 0-0. Van Balten. Stojkovic. And he's managed to get free. Now, can they get him away? Forlan picks it up out wide. And it's Zanetti. Oh, nice touch. And he lines up a cross. It is a corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Knocks it back. It's a really well-measured ball. Cross to the back, big header! In he goes again! And he's done it! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. Looking for options for movement. That ball looks a good one. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cruyff. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, that was vital. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Zanetti. Yaya Toure. Makaleli. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Van Bouten. He's a sharp little ball here. Yaya Toure. Toure with the clearance. And it's Figo. Oh, played right into his path. Cruyff. Van der Sar claims comfortably.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pass somewhat off target. Makaleli. Now it's Figo. Tries to play it through. Now it's Doué. Ball swung. Oh, smashing header! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
2 added minutes.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply. Chance, surely! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. And here's Messi. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And we hit half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Please report to the
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. Here we go again. Adams.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He can run onto that. That's a good shoot! A case now of complete control. Ruben Neves. Threads one in. It's a promising position. He's got away. Chance for a shot! It's in! And they are right back within touch! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Zanetti. Up he goes! Oh, it's come off the upright. And one more try! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Good chance here. Now it's Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Zanetti attempts a clearance. Zanetti in once more. He rises! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Serginho. Zanetti, the man synonymous with solidity. Played back to the goalkeeper. Now it's Forlan. Forlan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Neymar. Well, the ball's gone astray. More and more pressure on the ball here. Zanetti. Makalele. Bigo tries making a foray down the right. Stojkovic. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Van der Sar deals with that nice and simple. Great vision. And this is Cruyff. Guti. This ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball. Stojkovic has it out wide and in space. Just about up to 75 minutes. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Alexander-Arnold. And he's in on goal. And he's straight offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 27, Serginho. Number 18, Johan Cruyff.
And he's intervened well there.
Diego Forlan. Coming on the field.
Oh, red, nice interception.
Number 21, Olise. Number 13,
Yaya Toure.
Demarco.
And it's
Number
Zanetti.
15,
Can he get on the end of this? Elise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. That has been slung wide. That'll be a throw. Played in deep. And the ball is out of play. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Ruben Neves. And this is Ronaldo. And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. They're back within reach. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is this the start of a comeback? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nicely intercepted. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that's well spotted. That's going right the way across, and he's being shifted off it. Zanetti. And that is that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Hello, attendees.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they said.